here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Waller. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
Coming 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down. Play action now with Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, they snap it to Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
Here's a handoff to Waller. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal. A strong running takes them down to the 9.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and goal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Quick throw here is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here to score on that opening drive, but they don't get to 2, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Mahomes now on second down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Brings up third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The 17-yard line.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target.
He was covered by
Third down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third and long.
258. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Rodgers to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Kansas City.
So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. It's downfield. Is caught by Brown. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco.
Complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco.
Here comes third and 6. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's a little hot pass heading to the right. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now
Second and 10
at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they will bring him down on the other Again, it's Rodgers. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down. Rodgers going up top again. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Pittsburgh. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelce. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down. Here's Mahomes. The ball's out. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
That is caught, and we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is T.J. Watt. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Brown. Oh! And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The Chiefs will set up
To throw is Mahomes. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. Try for two is unsuccessful. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Austin now to return this. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Second and inches.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. Warren, first down and more. And he will score. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Chiefs 12.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10, it's
to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Seattle. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Its own defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now it's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 76 yards. And the Seahawks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball down the field. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Darnold. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here's second and 10.
Ready.
Darnold from the gun. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cooper Kupp, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. That's caught as Austin left side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Steelers first down.
Hey, 626. Give it.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, 29 yards. And the Steelers are back within a score.
The kick is good.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
10 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Darnold. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, Darnold. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes, left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's Donald. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back to throw, Darnold. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, look at the juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes.
And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll try and run this with Austin. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold repeated the last play, finding Walker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports halftime report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
What's always interesting about situations like this is that in both locker rooms, both staffs were preaching a quick start. One of them actually got it done.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Get 300. Get 300.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Now Darnold. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
2nd and 19.
Now it's Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Rodgers. Finding Metcalf on the comeback route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd down and 1.
But it's 3rd down.
To throw is Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Straight ahead with Warren. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. When you think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get get too cute, go to the playmakers. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Elijah Arroyo. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Yeah, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And this defense rejuvenated, apparently, as they drop him behind the line again.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers to throw. And he is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A handoff for Warren. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
So when your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, 626. 630.
To throw is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw, Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the...
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak. Till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back, run it, then we on track, but you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap, you said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, say that, lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that, you see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat, I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half, I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses, the only way she getting back in it.
Fall back,
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Calvin Austin on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh.
First down, and they go right back to it. Going good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Warren. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Steelers.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 28-yard line.
Hey, 626. Get 300. Get 300. Back north. Screen again.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. He has it at the 5. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Johnson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
26.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And look at the foot right there. Touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
For the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Caught by Dotson on the slant. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Pass is caught at the 9. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Going wide receiver on to start this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw, Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Steelers.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let it come out! 319! 630!
Rodgers here from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Hurts from his end zone. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And it's going to be second down.
By Patrick Queen.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. Ripping off yards past the 40. 30. That's the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. They go to Barkley again. Broke through the tackle. Shakes off the defender, and it's a foot race. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he ran out. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Run from Warren here to start the 3rd. He's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They'll run now on second down. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Pretty safe to say on second and short, that just simply can't happen. Can't happen. A loss of this length, not sure anyone expected to see that. Now big old hole to dig out of.
Third and long, Rodgers. It's a screenplay to Warren. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On fourth down, it's Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Counterplay here, Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Here's second and 11. Here's the dump off to Warren. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
319! Number 50! Hey, you block over here. 319!
Blitz coming for Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. And a Steeler first down.
Warren here from the gun. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 1.
On second down, Warren gets it again. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Third and 1. Now Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. This is caught. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now pitch it to Barkley. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I love these misdirection runs. You use that defense's speed and aggressiveness against them. It is really, when you put this play in the playbook and you call it, you want to see that defense overreact, and then you cut them in half with the misdirection.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not Broadway. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw by Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Watch it, watch it, watch it. This is the 30.
Rodgers here off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
26.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
7-yard loss.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Hurts now on 4th. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Hits him on the out route. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down, Rodgers. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes...
And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First down, Steelers.
Hey, 88. Get 300.
Again, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's second down.
Trying again, following the sack. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19.
Here he is to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Steeler first down.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation, the separations.
And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
They'll try to get this back now, but only 25 seconds left to work with. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down, run with Barkley. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. All right, here we go, second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close...
Collins. We in Miami.